Mangifera indica. Now don't overthink it and tell me, what is the first thing that comes to your mind when you hear these words? Now to me honestly it sounds like a magic formula out of Harry Potter. Mangifera indica, kabam! And yet, unless you have read the title or you're some sort of a botanical expert, Mangifera indica is nothing but the scientific name for an object that we all know, for a fruit. For this fruit, a mango. Now we all know what a mango is. We have all tried it. Mangoes are delicious, are so golden inside, and they smell so good, and they're so juicy. They're wonderful fruits. And they come in many different colors, like this is ripe, but it's more like greenish. There are the more yellow ones, and the more orange ones, and the more red ones. And it's a tropical fruit that nowadays is cultivated basically, I would say, everywhere in the tropical areas of the world. Hello, gecko. And originally, yeah, enough? No? Come on, we are recording a video here. Thank you. I was saying that originally the fruit comes from India. Comes from the ancient India. And we can find it mentioned in stories and tales, and used in ceremonies and offerings and symbology, right? But this is not the point of the video. The point of the video is a simple object, such as a mango. What kind of memories can it bring out to you? Think of a mango. And what do you think? What is the first thing that you think of? A memory. Maybe the first time you tried a mango in your life. Or maybe the first time you traveled abroad by yourself, alone. Somewhere maybe in a tropical country, maybe India. Or maybe Bali, where I am now, with these beautiful rice fields behind me. When I think of a mango, a very funny story comes to my mind, and I would like to share this story with you. And the story is happens in the country of origin of this fruit, in India. And it was a few years ago, and I was chilling in Goa in India, and a very good friend of mine came to visit me to Goa. He was traveling India in different places, and he came also to Goa to visit me. And we go to a market, and I buy some mangoes for myself. And my friend comes close to me and is like, "Hey Igor, do you know how to eat a mango?" I'm like, what kind of a question is that? Yeah, I mean, I go home, I take a knife, I cut the mangoes like this, yeah, and either I make like some cubes like people sometimes do like this, yeah, or some other thing, and I eat the mango like this. And he's like, well, you know, there is a secret technique, a secret method to eat a mango. I'm like, what? What are you talking about? And so my friend then shared his story with me. So this has happened to my friend first. And just few days before that, he was traveling more north in India. He was in Varanasi. And he himself was at a market, and he bought some mangoes. And an Indian Baba, sort of one of these Indian saints, came close to him, and he's like, "Hey, you know how to eat a mango? And my friend answered basically the same way I answered, like, yeah, sure, I take a knife, I do like this, like this. And the Indian saint sort of told him, like, there is a secret technique to eat a mango. And he shared this secret technique with my friend, who then, a few days after that, came to Goa and shared this thing with me. And then, of course, it's interesting because it was the first time for me that I saw anything like that done with a mango. For my friend also was the first time, although after that I met other people who who knew the same method of eating a mango, right? And so one of these people that I met called this technique squash and suck. Before that, I used to call this method the self-blending mango. It's very simple. You take a mango that is ripe. Ripe means that it's not hard as a rock, but that's soft, so that you can see the finger goes slightly inside. And so you start massaging the mango like this. And at first it's a little bit harder. The more you massage the mango, the softer it becomes. And it's something that you can feel under your fingers, right? On your fingertips. And you do like this everywhere. Be careful not to press too hard, so not to make a hole in the skin, right? I think this is so fun. This is a genius method. It's so fun. And then when it's soft like this already, this is why I like to call it the self-blending mango, because basically you're blending the mango within its own skin inside. It's fantastic. And then the upper part of the mango, so the tiniest part, the top, you make a little hole so that you can suck from it, basically. You see? Like this. And if I squeeze a little bit, there is already, you see? The juice coming out. So then basically you put this hole in your mouth and you keep massaging the mango all around so that you squeeze this juice in your mouth. Until eventually you get to the point when you can take with your teeth the seed of the mango out. You see? The seed. You can even do this in such a way that you never get your hands dirty. So if you kind of eat enough out of the seed, you can then grab it with your fingers on the part that is more dry, right? Like this. So this is the seed, fairly clean. I don't want to waste too much time, yeah? And then, you see, it's basically like a pocket. It's like a pocket. And all the juice is inside. And if I squeeze it out, look, 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 look. How beautiful. Mmm. And so, when you squeeze everything out, then you can just, you see, press one part of the mango against the other and do from the bottom to the top, yeah? Sort of the last squeezing. And as I said before, if you do this correctly, you basically will not get your hands dirty. But now I want to get my fingers dirty just to open the mango and show you that basically nothing is left inside. Look. You see? It's like this. Of course you can lick a little bit more off, but it's not basically different from cutting a mango with a knife, right? Like the cubes and eating it like that. So I think this is a very funny way to eat a mango. But here the point of the story is that such a simple object like a mango can bring out such powerful memories and storytelling. And whenever you are in another country, don't be afraid to talk to locals, because there is so much that you can learn from each one of them. Each one has its knowledge, each person has his stories, each person has a lifetime experience behind him that you can learn from. Thank you.